Hey, thanks so much for joining me. I'm Pippi Peterson. So I'm here at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona 2016, giving you an inside peek at the show. It's going to be enormous. It's actually going to be bigger than CES, which if you've ever been to CES, that gets over 100,000 people. But this year at Mobile World Congress, there's like 300,000 people registered and numerous booths. There's 8 buildings. All sorts of things mobile, ranging from apps to new technology, which is what I'm here representing for the company I'm contracting for, to products that are already available to consumers. So let's go inside and check it out. It's going to be really exciting.
I didn't understand. Could you repeat, please?
So where is the meeting?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Could you repeat, please?
Where is our meeting?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Could you repeat, please?
I like it when you touch my head.
So we're about halfway through day 1 at Mobile World Congress, and this is our 3rd day in Barcelona, and I'm just now starting to feel the jet lag. The first 2 days it was just like tiredness, and now I'm not tired from traveling, and now I'm just tired from jet lag. So it's day 2 at Mobile World Congress 2016 in Barcelona, and today I am checking out the Graphene Zone, which is hosting a bunch of companies that are dedicated and focused on working with graphene. And I didn't know what graphene was until this morning, and apparently it's just kind of like, you can think of it almost like an ink that you can like draw on or paint on a flexible clear film, but instead of it being regular ink, it's actually able to work as like a circuit. So it's a pretty neat thing, and I talked to some interesting companies here. One of them is Flex Enable. So let's go see what Paul has to say about their interesting watch. This is almost like a phone, right? You can have like a bendable phone in a way.
Yeah, exactly. So you can have, I mean, the way I summarize it, almost if you want to have a mobile phone's worth of information on your wrist, then you've got to bend the display, right? Otherwise
Sure.
it just can't, it's not comfortable to wear. And that's the challenge with many smartwatches and wearables today, is the screens are very small and there's not much information on there. You can read maybe a half a tweet or something like this.
Sure.
But if you want to have read an email, it's just not very practical. And so this really unlocks the capability to have much larger area displays.
Very cool. Is this a product that you guys are selling right now?
So this is a prototype that we've made in our laboratories in Cambridge. We have a prototype line, and we're working with display makers to get this into production. So we're not going to produce this ourselves. We have the technology that enables flexibility.
Okay.
And the process we've developed to make this is very similar in terms of the equipment that's needed as to glass displays and how they're made today. So you can take this process and put it into an existing fab or manufacturing facility in Asia that's used to make glass displays, and then enable flexibility with this technology.
Very cool. And so what are some other applications for like this bendable, flexible stuff you've got?
Yeah. So one in particular is automotive, I'll mention. So in cars today, for example, many new cars have displays in them. Most new cars have displays in them. And the display is the only flat surface in the vehicle. Every surface is curved. Even the wing mirrors are slightly curved, and the display represents a massive design constraint, and the rest of the car is almost designed around the flat display because it has to be flat. And so once you can make the display curved, you can really unlock the design of the car, really gives huge design freedom for the designers of the car. But also you can put displays in places that you otherwise couldn't. In September last year, we had a demo with Flextronics, or Flex as they're now known, which showed an A-pillar in a car. This is the pillar between the windscreen and the side window, which is normally a blind spot. But in this car, then that pillar was made into a display with a camera on the outside, and so the driver can see right through the blind spot, and so it almost makes the wall see-through essentially.
That's amazing.
So these sort of things don't make sense with glass displays in the same way, but if the display's thin and wrappable, then you can put it on almost any surface.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Paul, for showing us your cool hot product and explaining some of the technology.
Sure, thank you.
dinner, and they sang me happy birthday. Check it out.
It's not cuttlefish, it's baby person.
You're in your zombie room.
No, Joe, hairy crab.
Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños
watching, talking to different people from around the world, from different sorts of businesses and stuff. And it's also been really successful for the company that I contract for, so that's really good too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I am Pippi Peterson. You can check out my RV Living forum and join the conversations at pippinings.com, where you can also get your Keep It Simple bumper sticker. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.